Hi guys, thanks for checking out this video. I've literally just put my free foldable crab and lobster pots out in Grevdelec Bay, and I thought the original plan was to go offshore and do a little bit of mackerel fishing and a little bit of bream fishing, but when I arrived this morning the fog is absolutely horrendous, so I'm going to stick inshore and do a little bit of bass fishing. I'm going to go and check out them coves that I've done in previous videos. There's a couple of heads on the way which I'll be checking out as well. So guys, at the first port of call now, I'm literally just going to chuck on a top water lure and try around some of these heads. These are a nice little couple of sets of heads to try. So yeah, gonna chuck out a top water lure in and around the sort of gullies running between them, and hopefully pick something up before moving into that misty bay there. It is worth having a couple of chucks in here just to begin with. I apologise, I haven't got my hat that's got the GoPro mount on it. Oh no, we almost had our first taker of the morning, a black-backed seagull. I think he just woke up on that rock and then realised there was a large bait just skipping across the surface past him, so he tried to jump down and ambush it. Do that. Just reposition myself using the Bixby. It's quite handy, staying hands free. It'd be brilliant to get one in here this morning. Not had one at these heads before over the low tide, but have had them over the high tide with soft plastics before, and using some metals as well, so don't see why they wouldn't be here over the low on the top water, but seems fairly quiet a couple of casts in. So just going to move around to the next bay then guys, the Lucky Cove I call it now. This would be the fifth time I think I've fished it, and I've had three sessions I've caught bass in there. The last session I missed one on the top water. It was the only bite. It was quite a slow little session in there at that time, and literally just as I was thinking of leaving, I missed a really good take on the top water lure. So gonna have a little bimble in there and see what's cracking. How cool does that look guys? Cliff just covered in fog. So we're just gonna head into this little bay here. It's like something out of a horror movie this morning. But it was far too foggy to go offshore first thing, so after putting the lobster and crab traps down, I've just decided to do a little bit of inshore stuff, so here we are. Oh, there we go, guys. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Not sure if I got that take on camera. It's a little bit difficult without the head cam. Don't think he's a biggie. Absolutely smashed that. No, he's not big. Fighting well for his size though. There we go, guys. First one in this little cove. Just on the Pachinko 125, just lobbed it out. Was kind of daydreaming, and then all of a sudden the rod bent over. Nice little take though. Changed over from the Pachinko 140 to the 125 just to give a little bit more of a subtle splash. The 140 seemed a little bit overkill, so just changed over to the 125, and pretty much straight away second cast. Nice little bass. Let's get him back. Off he goes. Over some of this stuff. So you can see it when the tide's a little bit higher, fishing a softie over this stuff, it's pretty good. So when you see me pinging lures at these reefs, these heads, when the tide's higher, I'm actually retrieving it over this sort of ground. Yeah, pretty cool to see it all at low tide though. So there's that cove, guys. You can see this sandy gully leading all the way into it, with reef either side of it, reef there, all here, and the weed line running along, and then you've just got patches like this. It's like bass heaven. And then here's the bay. So usually when we're fishing here, you might remember this rock here with the, don't know if you can see it, the seagull sat on top. That's where we missed the really good take last time, just running the lure along the side of that. And when this fills up, that's the ground that we're fishing over. I'm actually going to ping the top water in there just to see what the crack is. It's only 5 foot, but I reckon there's going to be a fish in here. I think there's going to be a fish in here anyway. We've already had one, but sort of more at the entrance of this cove. Now we're pretty much as far as I'd like to go in it at the moment with the Bixby down, but yeah, let's get a lure in here and see what happens. Reposition probably. Be interesting if I got one. It is pretty shallow there. I might just have one cast out into the middle of this bay, out into the mouth of it, in case there's anything hanging a little bit further out. It's not deep round here. Could get really lucky. Whoa! Whoa! Did you see that for a take? I don't think that's a bass. I think it's a pollock. I think. This might sound daft, but that looked like a pollock when it came out of the water. No, it's a bass. Oh my god, I thought that was a pollock. That'd have been the sickest top water pollock take ever. Only another small one, guys. Wow, that was the coolest take I've had. That came clean out the water for it. I'm hoping that got on got on the camera that take. That was sick, absolutely sick. This little bass, hopefully I've got it on camera with the angle of the GoPro at the back there, but this little bass gave the best top water take I've ever seen a bass do. Clean out the water, lure in its mouth, landed back in the water, jumped straight back out the water again with the lure still in its mouth. Really gold on the sides there. Really gold. Sometimes they're quite dark round here. This is like a sand bass, I suppose. Gonna ping the top water out again and see if we can get another one. Let's watch this one go back. Only a baby. Oh, there we go, he's gone a bit early. Just to turn that kayak around so you guys can see again. I hope you're getting this footage on the camera. That was literally as soon as it hit the water then. Move this one out of the way so that you can perhaps see a bit better. Literally as soon as it hit the water then. The lure just out that way, guys. Oh no.
Oh no.
No. There we go. All right, wait. Now you got me hooked. Alright. Alright. Ow! Hey! There we go, catch and release. First seagull on the channel. Jesus! What a blooper that were. At least I got the hooks out, and that's why I'm chuffed. I got barbless hooks on the kayak. Right, after that little escapade, getting dive bombed by seagulls whilst I'm trying to unhook one, I think what I might do is pop round to the other cove, give that a go, and hopefully no seagulls around. Just had to check out all my fingers then. Nah, it wasn't that bad. I'm glad I managed to get the hook out of him and watch him fly off. These things happen. Was not expecting it to actually grab the lure like that. Nice little bend in the rod though. Taking a little bit of line, but yeah. So on to the next bay then, guys. Hopefully less bird action and more fish action. guys, just coming up to the last part of the trip then. A couple of heads over this way here. Worthwhile trying for the bass. Little bit of swell breaking on them. And yeah, it looks as fishy as everywhere else, but whether there's actually a bass or two here, that's another question. We'll have to see. I've got the 35 gram, I think it is, Savage gear. Yeah, sorry, the 31 gram V2 sand eel by Savage gear. I'm going to be lobbing that out whilst I'm here. Nice little bit of tide coming through here now, guys. Going to get a little bit bumpy. It's going to get a little bit bumpy coming through here. Nice little bit of tide though. Going straight through the gap, just retrieving the lure through. It's quite shallow, so I'm doing a straight retrieve. Usually I'd adopt like a sink and draw method, but because it's quite shallow, just a straight retrieve seems to be doing all right. I'll tell you what, if I get an absolute beast now, I'm a little bit buggered if he takes me around the reef, but it's risk versus reward for sure. Just going to have to kick the Bixby into reverse now. A little bit of weave coming through. Yeah, there we go, guys. Oh, sink and draw method. Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it then. Not a big one. Got to have my wits about me here because it's a little bit choppy, but there you go. Nothing special, but nice fish in pretty tasty conditions for the bass. So yeah, ideal situation. Savage gear, just sink and draw through the breaking waves there on the reefs, and usually you pick these up. They're just trying to pick up any little fish that are getting smashed off the reef. So yeah, ideal spot to try. Well guys, that's me heading back in now. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed the video, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That would be much appreciated. Until the next video, until the next kayak session, tight line, safe paddling, and I'll catch you in the next video.